Hi and welcome to another episode. So what we've got here is some whiskey. Nothing to do with computers, but it's nice to have from time to time. Now this is the Chivas The Blend, the blending kit box, and basically you get 5 sills or 50 milliliters of Chivas Regal, which has been aged for 12 years, and then you get 5 sill bottles of different whiskies. This is an empty bottle, and there's a pipette and there's a beaker, and the whole idea is that you mix your own whiskey, so you end up, it's not the way that I've ever done anything like this before. So obviously that's so you get a bottle of something that's definitely tastes nice, and then with the pipette you can take different measurements from the different bottles and then create your own blend and see how well that goes. Now inside this flap it points out you can taste the Chivas 12, create your own blend, so you can maybe start off with a floral one, put that in a beaker and then mix it with the different levels of the other ones, and then you've got your own. And it also recommends that using the hashtag #MyChivasBlend. So don't be surprised if I start tweeting that at some point in the future. I'm probably going to have this for New Year's. So let's have a quick look on the back as well to see what it says. Oh, by the way, this cost £20. Most shops here in the UK seem to be selling for £20 at the moment. So you can get it from Amazon Prime for £20. You can get it from Tesco's and so on and so forth. Anyway, on the back it says create your own signature blend. The whiskey blending kit contains 5 Scotch whiskies for you to experiment with, 4 single malts and 1 blended grain, each chosen from their unique flavour. Nose them, taste them, blend them together and create your own whiskey. You will also find a bottle of our signature house blend, Chivas Regal 12 years old, a harmonious blend of aged grain and single malt whiskies. By this blend inspire your creation. So we have obviously the Chivas 12, blended Scotch whisky, smooth, delicate and generous, 50 sills, 40% volume. They're all 5 sills and 40% volume. This is floral, blended grain Scotch whisky, floral, delicate and sweet. Single malt Scotch whisky, fruity, soft and full bodied. Citrus, single malt Scotch whisky, citrus, fresh and soft. Creamy, single malt Scotch whisky, creamy, luxurious and velvety. And smoky, single malt Scotch whisky, smoky, peaty and intense. And then it says here, Chivas Regal expert blending team tip: to ensure a smooth tasting Scotch, we recommend to use no more than a couple of drops of the smoky single malt. And then it tells you that it's made and bottled by the Chivas Brothers Limited, distillers in Keith, postcode, and then obviously in Scotland, and it's bottled in Scotland. So there we go. So let's turn it back over again. On the side here it says the House of Chivas Regal. Chivas Regal is inspired by John and James Chivas, who pioneered and excelled in the art of blending whiskies in the 19th century. This expertise has been passed down through generations of master blenders, creating a Chivas Regal house style, long regarded as one of the smoothest and most generous of Scotch whiskies. So let's open it up. This little flap was taped top and bottom, but I cut that before we got going. And by the way, you can also go to www.chivas.com/yourblend. Maybe it has some ideas there on what you can do. It's all very decent cardboard. Bit of a plasticky velvet feeling. It's all slushing around. So there we go. Just let me balance this box up somewhere. There we go. Let's get the pipette out, and it has measurements on it. I don't know if you can maybe see, there's definitely lines there, but there is writing and it says 4 milliliters, or 4 ml, which is 4 milliliters obviously, 3, 2 and 1, and then maybe that's a half. It seems to have half measurements as well, so yeah, you can get a good idea what you got. And then it has the logo, and then it says Chivas, and obviously how it works. For those people might be guessing, but I'm sure people who have whiskey know how this works. You stick it in the bottle, put your thumb over the hole, and then pull that out of the bottle, and the liquid will stay inside there, and then you put that inside the empty bottle and you let go and it drops all in there. Of course, I would recommend before you get going that you wash all this out and everything like that. You don't want any strange and anything else tastes in there. So I would wash the pipette, the beaker and the bottle before, rinse it out perfectly fine and everything. So it says 100 mils, a few markers, 70 mils, it says my bottle, and a few markers. So obviously that's the 50 mils label. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to having this. If anyone's ever had anything like this, then please find me on Twitter at fairfight14. I realise I changed my channel name some time back now, but that's what I still am on Twitter. You'll easily find me anyway because it'll have the same logo as this channel does. But if you've actually used this yourself and have some interesting ideas on what you believe is a good taste, then let me know, because I'm willing to give that a go. And then if I find any blends that I like, I'm going to put them on Twitter. So look out for my account on there as well. As always, happy gaming!